So your nails have grown quite a bit on this one here.
Yes, it must be my age.
Well,
I don't understand it, but my nails actually grow very quickly now.
and how's your diet? Do you eat quite well?
Yes, I eat.
You do? Okay, because that also plays.
I'm exercising too a lot. So.
Okay. And you've recently been on holiday too, which means you've had lots of vitamin D, which can also help the nails grow and your hair too. So,
Well,
so
that's
2 in
very
1.
promising.
Right, so I'm going to use the antibacterial first. You do have certain aspects where the nails grow particularly long over there, and you have the hard skin that's building up on the ridges, including on the big toe and on that side. I can see that you have a bit of bruising there on the toenail. Do you remember?
That's a bruising. Oh.
Like just a little bit over there, but you can see how the white part here is looking a little bit more fungal related. Okay?
Okay.
Just a little bit. And you can see how these ones here just look a little bit more yellowish compared to this nice healthy one that you can see over
actually,
here.
I can notice that even in that height. Yes, I can see the yellowish.
And also the way that the nail is growing, so it's kind of growing more upwards, it's lifting off from the upper aspect here, which also shows that there was a sign of trauma over the years. So footwear, something compressing on it, and that kind of changes the way that the nail kind of would grow later on in life. Do you recall playing any sports or doing anything?
I may have had some bad shoes.
That would do it. That would definitely do it. So I'll be checking that. Is that okay with you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
So just antibacterial.
It's a pleasure, seriously.
Oh, thank you. There we go.
I realise my feet need some attention.
Slightly cold. Right, so I'm just putting another antibacterial on here. And what this does is just going to help release any sort of debris or stuck hard skin that goes underneath. And it just makes it a little bit easier for it to remove, but we're still not using any anesthetic or anything else with that. Is that okay?
That's very good. Thank you very much.
That's okay. Right. So I'm just going to check to see how much space we have underneath. There we go. How's that feeling? Is that okay?
That feels fine. Absolutely. No problem.
And how does it feel inside of your shoes when your toenails are so long?
Scratchy.
Scratchy. That's a good way of putting it. There we go. So you can see that sort of debris coming off there. Is that okay with you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. You will let me know if it's uncomfortable at any point, won't you?
At any point.
No, I expect you to. There we go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Right. And how short do you like your nails?
Short.
Short?
Please.
Fine.
Yes.
So I'm going to just start off with your healthiest nail here and then work my way across the end, and I will come to the big toe at the end there.
Sure, that's a major one.
Is that your favorite? There we go. So always follow. Sorry?
Sorry,
No.
I always have problems clipping my nails, my toenails. I don't know.
And why is that?
I just can't somehow get the right angles at it. You know.
Well, I don't blame you. I mean, it's on the other end of your body. Like, that's why we're here to help you.
Yeah, I can only try. And it's fairly poor attempts, really. So
Oh, bless.
that's why I come to professional
No problem whatsoever.
attention.
There we go. So now clear that side out. Is that a nice length for you?
That's perfect.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Yes.
Perfect. So I'll continue with the rest.
Oh,
now.
yes. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. There we go. Oh, they're coming off really nicely. There we go. And would you say your nails grow within a month or quicker than that?
I would say a month.
A month.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. And what do you do to sort of look after your toenails?
I do clip them.
Okay.
Not that well. So they do grow back very quickly.
And now I noticed some of the nails are looking slightly discolored. Just on a few little ridges like I mentioned before. And this one's grown very long. Do you do any foot soaks or anything to help prevent against fungal or bacterial infections?
No, I don't. I mean, I have supports in my shoes. Is that what you mean?
No, I meant for the toenails, like foot soaks, such as like apple cider vinegar or tea tree
Oh
oil.
yes, absolutely. Sorry,
do you do that?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh yes, I do.
Great. So tell me more about what you do.
Well, I put in sea salt, apple cider vinegar, and then a few drops of tea oil, and just soak my feet in between 15 to 35 minutes. I feel so much better.
And have you noticed a difference since you've been doing that?
Big difference.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, that's so important. And who knew something so simple just like that can make such a big difference, you know?
Oh, it can, and it's a wonderful. Actually, it's so soothing when you put your feet in, and I just feel so different. I do when I come out.
How's that feeling? Is that okay still?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Great. So there's a bit of callus that's forming on the upper parts, and that's because of the pressure from the shoe and the toe touching in that aspect. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to clear that out and let me know how that feels.
No, absolutely.
There we go.
No, I do know. I do know that I do have some issues with my feet.
There we go. That should make it a lot better there. Feel comfier?
Much better.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. And what are you doing after today?
I'm going over to some old family friends in Chiswick and helping them move some furniture and
That's awfully nice of you.
and say hello. Have a cup of tea and reminisce.
All the good times. How long have you known them for?
I've known them for what? Oh, probably 50 years, somewhere around there.
50 years?
Almost 50 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was funny because the main chap he was a minicab driver and he used to take us to the airport, my mother and I.
Oh, wow.
So many years ago, so we got to know them as a family.
That's incredible. And do they have kids? Are they
just one daughter?
Just one daughter?
Just one daughter, yeah.
That's so nice. It's amazing how a friendship could start, right?
And it's amazing when friendships can continue through the years. I've got quite a number of friends that I've known for many years, 40 years or more.
40 years or more?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know what they say, if you've been friends with someone for 7 years, good luck getting rid of them.
Really?
You got them for life, that's what they say.
I've never heard that.
You've never heard of that?
Well, that's encouraging.
Well, they say you build like a bond that is unbreakable, and your friendship stays strong, and the likelihood of you having that friend for life is a lot higher.
I love that. I do. I don't lose friends.
See, that's nice. And you seem like such a lovely person, so I can imagine you not losing friends.
Not deliberately.
Only the ones you don't like, right?
Exactly, yes.
Like Facebook, be warned.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's incredible. And do you use things like social media?
I do, although I question quite a bit of Facebook and Instagram and all those,
In what way?
Just the privacy part of it.
Oh, of course.
Like everybody's concerned.
Well, there's been a lot of that in the news recently, hasn't there?
And it continues.
And yeah, of course.
And I like the idea of Facebook where, you have friends, your friends, but when they come with suggestions and people you've never heard of, then that's when I sort of question.
Question whether it's a good idea or not.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think the good thing now is they've really kind of they've been able to personalize and customize a lot of the privacy settings for every single thing, like photos and names to your friends, to all those type of things what you post, which is nice. I think it's good that they've done that, but this is something that should have been done from the very beginning.
I agree. I do agree. But like so many new things, people rush into.
You learn along the way.
Exactly.
Like if we think back to the olden days of trying to get hold of someone, trying to get yellow pages, or do you remember yellow pages?
I certainly do.
Do you still have one?
No. In fact, my mother probably does somewhere in storage. One of the cupboards. We've probably got a yellow pages book somewhere.
I think my parents still have their one. They do. It's like you said, it's in a cupboard. No one uses it. Unless they need to gain some height, in which case they take it out.
Well, it's useful for that. Or if your cushion is, falling apart, and you can put that on the seat instead.
It's great. Like, I remember being a child and kind of looking through them and going, wow, everything and everyone's on here. Like, if you want to trade, you can find that. And then I think back to when I was a child and there's no such thing as WhatsApp or, how would you keep in contact? It was all letters. And now when I say that to my little sister, who's around 13 years younger than me, she looks at me and goes, what? She's like, that's crazy. Just WhatsApp them. And I'm like, oh yeah, because we had that technology back then.
The only one I didn't really care for were pages. Because when someone called you, it was... When you felt it vibrate or make the sound, I dreaded it. I didn't know what to expect.
Oh, how comes?
Well, I used it at work, and I always, when I thought I was done for the day, I'd get a buzz on the pager, and it was for some other gig when I was driving limousines.
Very cool.
It was a lot of fun, actually.
Now, driving a limousine in London, that must have been very interesting with the spaciously large roads that we have.
Challenging, but I did it in California, actually.
Oh, even better.
I worked over there.
How's that feeling? Are you comfortable still?
Oh, very comfortable.
Good. Bear with me, I'm just clearing out the space that is underneath.
So that's a bruise there, is it?
A bit of a bruise, and there may be a small element of a fungal element just in the nail. So I'm just trying to clear out as much as I can just to make sure I can get to the nail and see how it's looking.
Yeah.
But... Because
that was always a concern of mine. I always tried to get down there, and I didn't know quite what it was.
You did have a bit of sock fluff collecting down this area. So I did find a missing sock of yours. But...
It's the bamboo socks.
Oh, but I love bamboo socks.
So
they're fantastic.
I swear by them. They're really so comfortable. They really are. Big difference to the socks I used to have.
And where do you normally find your bamboo socks?
Actually, I ended up getting them off Amazon.
Right.
I haven't looked back since. In fact, I've been very, very happy. They're the most comfortable socks. I really recommend them to anybody.
Me too.
And the temperature of your feet are quite different too, because I perspire quite a bit sometimes after walking.
Of course, slightly cold again.
That's not too bad, actually.
Good. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna get rid of all the remainders of your little pieces.
Of the fluff, yes.
Finding the extra pairs of missing socks coming straight out. Bear with me.
They're looking very much better.
Give me 1 second. You're just having a little bit more skin that's just building up in this. And if you don't know, then I will tell you that I do have a bit of OCD when it comes to the feet. But unless I'm happy, my clients don't get off my chair. There we go.
You do such a great job. It's wonderful.
Oh, thank you. There we go. Much better. It's just what you have over here is just like a little pocket of hard skin that sort of builds up because of the pressure as the nail grows out. And 1 second.
Yeah, that's why I would like to set up regular appointments with you.
You're more than welcome to.
So I don't want to let my feet go.
No. Good. Perfect. Now, I'm going to use the device It makes a bit of a loud noise, similar to what you may have experienced with your feet for the hard skin. And what it's going to do is just make the nails nice and smooth, and they'll be able to go over the hard skin areas too. Is that okay? I'm going to start off with this one and then work my way around. Sorry, this toenail.
What was that again? Well, that feels good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Felt good.
Great. There we go. Much better. Nice and happy toes again. Is that comfortable for you and a good length?
Very comfortable.
Excellent.
Big difference, really.
Wow, this is all done.
It's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.